Alright, check this out guys. I'm gonna make this video short and sweet. Today, I got a $28 chain from Amazon. We're gonna see if it works. Right off the bat, I know what you're thinking. Why would you ever trust a chain this cheap? I even posted about this on my Instagram and almost half the people said they thought it would snap. Come on you guys, a chain is a chain, and I'm fairly certain this is gonna work, at least for a little bit. So my plan with this video is to get the chain out of the box, show you what it looks like, check out the build quality. We're gonna install it on my bike, which is the 2003 CR250 that I converted to Supermoto for you guys who haven't seen the channel yet. But we're gonna get to see this bike rip and hopefully not snap this chain in half. Anyways, your boy Mike is gonna send it for everyone. We're gonna find out if this thing holds up and is it worth the money. So stick around. So you can find this chain under factory spec if you go on Amazon, and it's made by Raider. It's an ATV motorcycle chain. So I actually ordered a 520 by 114, and as you can see, this is a 116. Which means it's gonna be a little bit too long and I'm gonna have to cut a couple links out, I think. So right there, that was a little bit of a red flag since I ordered a 114 and I get a 116. But anyways, let's go ahead and take the chain out. Okay, well the chain looks pretty good at first glance, but it feels quite loose, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the bag and look at it some more. So here it is out of the bag, and it looks beautiful. It's got a great gold color, but again, this chain just feels really loose. I mean, it's got so much play in it. And compared to the old chain, this is a Pro Taper that I was running on the bike. And the reason I can't use this anymore is because I was using a 42 tooth sprocket and I had to cut this chain to fit that. And now it's too short to fit the 49 tooth sprocket that I put on. Comparing the two of them, actually this new chain is a little bit wider and bigger in general compared to the Pro Taper, just a little bit slimmer of a build. And like I said, it has a lot of side to side play. I mean, I can pick it up and bend it right there. You can see that. Whereas this one, it's a lot harder. It just doesn't have that same side-to-side play. Both of these chains are rated at the same tensile strength, which I believe is 8,200 pounds. And I read a lot of reviews on this chain and nobody said anything about the chain snapping or flying off or breaking or any catastrophic accidents like that. What I can say is probably the extra play will cause premature wear on your sprockets. As far as the chain strength, this thing is going to be probably just as strong as this. I don't know, I'm not a chain expert, but I'm not too worried about that. And this being easily 2 to 3 times less expensive as a Pro Taper or a Renthal or a DID chain, it means that you could replace these more regularly and it still might be cheaper, and that way you might not burn out your sprockets as quickly. I'm not trying to prove that this is the best chain or this is the chain that you should get. I'm just trying to make the point, does it work or not? I'm sure a lot of people out there would like a cheaper alternative, such as a chain like this, as long as it works and it's safe. Just to prove my point about the side-to-side play, I have both chains stretched out, facing up and down, and what I've done is just twisted them as much as I can to both chains, and as you can see, even this old halfway worn out chain has less of an arch than the new chain does originally. So when you look at both chains like this, it's easy to see how much more this chain stretches from side to side. So look at that, and look at this. This chain was 2 links longer than this one, so when I go to put this chain on, I'm gonna cut out 2 of the links. Now the last thing is, I don't have a scale, but I would say that this is a little bit lighter than this chain. So again, that could mean that maybe the material isn't quite as good as the Pro Taper. At the end of the day, it's a chain. I don't know how much more I can show you or talk about it. So let's go ahead and throw it on this beast and see if it works. Dude, holy shit. Can you guys see that right there? Look. This is my old chain, and I'm just seeing it right now. I'm not even joking. That's not why I'm replacing the chain. I was riding the bike with the chain like this, just ready to fly off at any moment. Wow. I had no idea that that chain was about to fall apart, and I'm pretty surprised because it's a pro taper. When I built this bike, I spent a little extra money to get what I thought was a good chain, and that's pretty messed up. I don't think I've ever seen that happen to a chain before on my bikes, so I don't know if it hit something and it was a clearance issue with the chain. I'm gonna inspect the bike a little bit, but from now on, I'm always going to inspect my chains, I guess before every ride, because I had no idea about that. This chain is done, and I'm pretty happy to be putting this on. Anything has to be better than that chain right now. But dang, your boy got lucky on that one. Well, actually, it looks like I'm only gonna have to cut one link out. So we're gonna push it from right here. This is all gonna come off. Here I have this chain breaker made by Tusk. This tool is so cheap and works so well. I'm gonna put a link to this in the description also. Okay, we got it lubed up, chain's rolling, and as you can see, it's got quite a bit of jiggle on the sprocket there, and it looks like it might even rub up against the tire, which the last chain did not rub against the tire at all. That's pretty far for it to move over. I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but I'll check on that in the future. This chain I have a little bit too tight right now. It's gonna stretch a little bit. We only got one more thing to do now, and that's take this bike out and test out the chain. Wish me luck, fam. You know what? Let me give you guys a quick walk around of the bike while I'm at it. Gotta represent the best sponsors in the world. Just kidding, I wish they would sponsor me. Supermoto conversion on this beast. She's clean. Got some big plans for this bike. It's going to get plates soon. I've been saying it for a year, but we're getting plates. I'm gonna put turn signals front and rear, gonna have controls here. I'll have a key switch ignition, gonna be mounting brake lights up under here, and I'll be running it all off a high output stator. But anyways, time to go for a ride. It's December 20th right now. It's almost Christmas. It's finally getting colder, which means this bike is going to run nice right now. Wow. Well, never been to this spot before, but what a view. I think we're definitely getting off topic here from the chain. Chain is working great, as you guys can see. But this is the city where I live, you guys. Monterrey, Mexico. It's absolutely beautiful. This is seriously one of the main reasons I love motorcycles, besides meeting other people who love motorcycles, is just the places that they take you. I mean, you can just ride and end up somewhere like this. Oh yeah, so this chain has already slackened up a little bit, gotten a little break in. So yeah, it looks like it's doing fine. Gonna go ahead and keep sending it back home. Woo! She crispy as frick. Would you look at that? 1,000 kilometers. Woohoo! She's still alive. Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course she's still alive. Only the haters said it was gonna blow up. So take a look here and you guys will see that I have put a little over 200 kilometers on this chain now. And looking at it, it still looks beautiful. Actually hasn't even rusted up at all. And I really haven't been taking very good care of it either. Got it adjusted the other day. It's perfect right now, maybe a tiny bit loose. And you can see it still has that jiggle that it had, but it is going strong and looking good. And actually the last videos of me riding this bike were from December, and it is now the 1st of April today. So we have fast forwarded 4 months. That's a mouthful. But I got some things to do this afternoon, so let's go ahead and start this ride. Uh-oh, not this again. So let's talk about this chain. At the end of the day, it cost $26. You really can't find another chain cheaper than this. And I can say that I did what I wanted, and that was to test this chain. This is one hell of a budget chain, and it gets the full Throttle Filmz stamp of approval. That's for sure. Yeah, I just didn't want to go home yet. Yo, I love Mexico, man. It is so beautiful out here. Alright, probably time to take it home.
My drop back game is so weak.
So there you have it. You've seen for yourself that this chain absolutely works. I tried to beat on it as much as I could. The only thing is I haven't used it that long, so I can't speak for how well it's going to last. But this chain has definitely passed the test for me, coming in at $25, $26. It's an incredible deal. So this is one of the parts that you can really save some money on and find a cheaper option. If you want to get this exact same chain, it's linked down below in the description. Go check it out. Don't listen to all the haters. Sometimes these bargain deals work out just fine. That being said, I have another project coming soon for the CR250, and it's a one-finger clutch lever. So this lever I got also from Amazon, very cheap. You might want to hit that subscribe button if you're interested in some more product reviews like this. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully another one coming tomorrow. Peace out.